Yeah, Music Arena, what's up? I'm here with none other than Dr. Sid. Dr.
Hi,
Sid, how are you
sweetie.
doing?
I'm good, sweetie. I'm fine.
Yeah, thanks for coming down. It's exciting to have you in the hot seat because you're the first member of Mohits I've interviewed to date.
Yeah!
But let's go back to the beginning. We all know you're part of Mohits, but before all that, where were you born? Where did you grow up? What was childhood like?
I mean, me, I'm originally, my parents are from Delta State, but I like to call myself a Lagos baby because I was born in Lagos. I grew up in Lagos, then I schooled at the University of Ibadan.
Okay.
Well, I actually started out in music as part of the group The Tribe, which kind of just brought me to the limelight and introduced me to the Nigerian music industry. And then when that kind of fell apart and it wasn't really working out, you know, I ended up in Mohits Records.
Okay.
My childhood was interesting. My father is Justice Asiri, popular for his role as the village headmaster.
The original village headmaster?
Yes, village headmaster himself. Great actor.
Great.
Yeah, and I mean, I grew up with people just going, "Oh, is that your dad?" You know, just being. I kind of got used to being in the spotlight because of who he was. So now it's just like, you know, it's like.
It was always natural that you follow in his path.
You know, especially people didn't believe I was going to end up in music. When I went to university and I was studying dental surgery, which was like.
And so did you actually graduate in dentistry?
Yes, I did. I graduated in 2004 from the University of Ibadan.
Okay.
With a Bachelor of Dental Surgery degree.
Wow. And did you ever practice?
Well, I did. I went to the UK, worked in a few clinics. You know, I did my housemanship at Luth, served in Yola, and I worked in a private clinic for about 8 months. And then I just said, you know what, enough is enough.
And as a child, were you singing? Were you always inspired by music, or is it something that you found your passion for later?
At a young age, I was more into dancing, which was actually what introduced me into the music industry because I started out in a dance group at the University of Ibadan. Okay. And then I kind of got into being a backup dancer for Tribesmen, and then evolved into being a recording artist on the record label Tribe Records as part of the Tribe.
Okay. The original Tribesmen? That was LD...
LD, KB, Freestyle, Sasha, Two Shots, Timmy, Double O, Blaze, Le Couche, yeah.
And that was about
2002?
Okay,
about 8 years ago, yeah.
Right, so that was the beginning.
Yeah.
And so what was the transition between sort of Tribesmen and then, you know, you stepping onto the Mohits platform?
Well, in 2004, Tribe Records kind of really fell apart, and then I moved to the UK. In 2004, I actually met D'banj and Don Jazzy in the UK, and then we became friends and stuff like that. 2004, I came back to Nigeria to start my housemanship in 2005. So I was recording an album, and then 2006, I was like, you know what, I need to decide. Just when I was rounding up my youth service, what do I want to do? Do I want to do music or do I want to do that? So I was like, okay, fine. I was having difficulty putting out the album on my own, and then I approached Don Jazzy and D'banj, and I was like, you know what, I would like to bring you on label, and you know, I've got this album, and then like, okay, fine, we can put you on the label. You're a friend of ours, you know, you supported us when we started out, and now it's our turn to support you. But the only catch was that I had to scrap the album because the projects that would come out would first be the collective, which is Mohits All Stars. You know, so
so you're part of the Mohits All Stars.
Yeah.
So you're really there from the beginning when they sort of took off.
Yeah.
That was about 2007.
2007, the Mohits All Stars Curriculum Vitae album CV came out, and you know.
And then you guys blew.
Yeah, because I mean, you know, people had seen sort of the similar thing with the collective, which was kind of like what the Tribe was doing back in the day. But then with Mohits, they came with those new swag, those new sound, you know, then Jazzy's production, and then we had Wande Cole, which is just absolutely talented individual, and then the character that is D'banj to carry, you know, the whole group. He just come up with the success of his Why Me Rundown album. The platform was ready for a collective featuring a strong talent like D'banj, and then introducing new talents like the Prince, K-Switch, Wande Cole, and myself, Dr. Sid. So the music that came out was Booty Call and Close to You, which just took the nation by fire. I think it took the world by storm.
So with Mohits, before you launched your album, did you do a lot of touring with them, a lot of shows?
Yeah, we did. I mean, we did a lot of touring. Like, we went to Germany, Ghana, South Africa, the UK, the US. You know, on that album, man. We did a lot of touring, especially within Nigeria.
Right.
You know, so it felt good. It kind of just gave me the experience that a lot of people look for. Like, okay, you're an artist, you're touring. You know, you actually feel what it's like. You know, sometimes you're touring and it's all gravy and all plush and first class everywhere, and some places you're going to, they don't even have first class seats, so you have to, you know, rough it up in the bus or in a cab or, you know, a car and stuff like that. So it felt really good to experience that aspect of being a musician and a celebrity, and I think it actually helped develop me into who I am today.
And so was the Mohits All-Star album nominated for any awards?
Well, the album didn't win a lot of awards because at the time people said they weren't sure. They said there was no real definition of what the Mohits All Stars were. Okay. They said, oh, we're not a group, so we can't be nominated in the group categories. You know, and we're not an individual artist, so we couldn't be nominated in any of those categories. It's only until about, I think, 2008 at the Sound City Awards where we were nominated for best video. Okay, yeah, we did get nominated at Channel O Awards as well. Okay. For Query was nominated at the Channel O Awards, and I think was nominated at the Sound City Music Awards as well. We won the Sound City Music Video Awards for best fresh video, which was Close to You. Sound City Awards of 2008. Yeah, we did that, and we were nominated in 2009. Okay, again. Yeah, at the MTV Awards for 1010. Okay. Which was released 2008, and it was added to the Mohits All Stars album as like an extension to it. So it was a bonus track on the album. Every time I see you, girl, you give me everything that I like. If it's wrong to be loving you, girl, then I don't wanna be right. Cause you're my generator, when I take a left, I go shout. I'll never if you say you be my wife. Now you done bring joy to my life. If you offer me a chance, you know I never think I'm twice. Cause the boys say which boy you loving. If it's me, you're keeping your loving. I won't ever be that guy who tries to take our family. We did a video for that, so that video was nominated. We got nominated for Best Group alongside P Square, which and Josie, which I felt was fantastic, you know, at the MTV Awards in Kenya. So with the Mohits, it was D'banj first, then Wande Cole, and now All Eyes on You. So. Dr. SID. I mean, it's a dream come true for me. When we were working on the album, it was like we had no idea what it was going to sound like. But Dazi said, you know what? When I'm done with you, people wouldn't even believe that it's you. Right. Do you know what I'm saying? The sound that we're going to create is going to be different. It's going to push the boundaries of Nigerian music, and I'm excited about the album. I love it. I can't stop listening to it. I mean, it's my voice, but you know, I can't get tired of it. From 1 to 11 non-stop. You know, either on my phone, my headphones, or in the car. If I'm going to I'm going to a taxi, I say, dude, do you have a CD player? Yeah. Put the CD inside from, you know. Yeah. So it just feels like I've completed a circle, and now it's time to start drawing a new one. Something I'd really like to know is, obviously with the Mohits from 2006, so you have already been in the public eye, but since dropping your own album, how has that celebrity increased? How has it changed the life of Dr. SID? Oh yeah, always. It has, you know. Previously, as a member of Mohits All Stars, people had their favorites, and I wouldn't say I was one of the favorites if you picked the Mohits All Stars as a group, you would say, oh, Dr. SID, because I was one of those guys who just, I really didn't care about the whole fame and the whole publicity, and if you didn't know my name, it didn't matter, you know what I'm saying? But now it's like I'm walking to go watch a movie and people say, oh, Dr. SID, something about you, something about you. Something about you, girl. There's something about you, something about you, something about you, girl. There's something about you, something about you, something about you, girl. Feel around the world, feel around the world, feel around the world, feel around the world. Give me a love you right now, nowhere. This kind girl love, sweet love, sweet love. The love will you give me, I love you right now, nowhere. It feels good. It just shows that people recognize and appreciate what I'm doing. So it feels really good right now. I mean, I'm getting calls to do lots of shows, endorsements, you know, things like that.
So you're talking about these endorsements and these phone calls. What is coming up for Dr. Sid in the next 6 to 7 months?
Well, honestly, I would say for me, I think I'm going to be spending a lot of time promoting album and touring, which is what because I love touring. I love performing.
Right.
I just want to be able to do that on every stage in every part of the world, and I'm going to be doing a lot of videos off the album, just, you know, churning out videos. Because, you know, what I've noticed is, you know, sometimes the albums have good songs. Some albums have great songs. But, you know, people only get to appreciate the ones that have videos.
Exactly.
And when you listen to the album, they might not appreciate what you were trying to do lyrically. So when you give them a visual representation, it just kind of makes a song feel like it's brand new.
Fantastic. So you're doing your own Dr. Sid club tour coming up?
So Dr. Sid, something about you tour. And information about the club will be available on my website, officialdrsid.com.
Okay.
Or I'll be tweeting information about that, and it's at Dr. Sid Mohits.
Okay, fantastic. So we'll see you there.
That's it.
Thanks, Dr. Sid.